Folks, this is Pastor Jim from Crosspoint Church in Bettendorf, Iowa. You know, there's lots of ways that we express that there's strength in unity. For those of us with a literary background, maybe we can remember the French novel, The Three Musketeers by Alexandre Dumas. And the motto of the Musketeers was one for all and all for one. Maybe for others of us, we had a coach or a leader say that there's no I in team. Even in the Bible, we read in Ecclesiastes that a cord of three strands is not easily broken. All of this is designed to emphasize that there is strength in unity. And yet, for so many of us, our journey of faith is an individual process. I got saved. I gave my heart to Jesus. I enjoy the benefits of heaven. And yet the journey of faith was always intended to be taken with other people, and we're to help other people along that journey. This was always the case. Throughout Scripture, the narrative of the nation of Israel taking the land of promise, the land of Canaan, as their inheritance parallels our own journey of taking the kingdom of heaven that's promised to us as an inheritance. And even from the very beginning in Joshua 1, when Joshua is ready to cross the Jordan to take the land, there were three tribes that Moses had already allowed to inhabit the eastern regions of Canaan. It was the tribe of Reuben and Gad and the half-tribe of Manasseh. And Moses had allowed them to settle. The land was beneficial to shepherding, and so he said, you can build your houses and your cities and you can be safe here, but when the time comes for you to take up arms to help the rest of the nation receive their inheritance, you had to make that commitment. And so Joshua is reminding these three tribes of the promises that they had made to Moses to take up arms to help the rest of the children of Israel receive their own inheritance. It was hard for them. Their cities were populated. Their homes were built. They were safe. They were secure. And for them now to take up arms and go to war so that the rest of the nation could receive their own inheritance would be a big sacrifice. And yet that's what they committed to do, and that's what they did. It's a good reminder for those of us today. There are people all over our communities, all over the world, that have not yet received the inheritance of the kingdom. They haven't entered into the land. And it's our responsibility to help them do it however we can. And yet for many of us, we're settled in, we're secure, our lives are comfortable. We don't want to leave the comfort of our lives, the security of our lives, to go into the world and help people receive the inheritance of the kingdom. And yet that's the mandate from Jesus himself. We're going to talk about that this next Sunday at 9:15 and 11. I hope you can make it. Thanks for listening.
Here's what's coming up at Crosspoint Church. It's time for our Isaiah 6 orientation, which is a part of our membership process. In this class, you'll find out the plan, purposes, and mission of Crosspoint. We like to call our members Isaiah 6 partners. Come find out why. Sign up in the foyer. For the month of November, we are planning a combined men's and women's breakfast. On Saturday, November 19th, we will enjoy a great breakfast buffet and an encouraging message. This is for all women and all men. It will be the last breakfast of the year. Don't miss out. If you are planning on attending, please sign up in the foyer or email the office. Saturday, November 27th, directly following our Thanksgiving holiday, we will get together to decorate Crosspoint for Christmas. Many hands make light work. If you are interested in being a part of the decorating team, please sign up in the foyer or email the office.